over an ex was, this was my first. And I was like in high school. And I literally asked my mom, I was like, Mama, can I basically transferred school so I can be at the same school he was at. My mom was a teacher, so you can easily do that when your mom was a teacher. So I was like, I want to go to, not going to say what school, I want to go to such and such school because that's the school he went to. And my mom had, unbeknownst to her, she was like, oh, okay, whatever you want to do and switch it up. I went to the school so I could be with him, and he had another girlfriend.
Oh, wow. What grade was this? I mean, wait.
I was going into my junior year.
Dang, so you didn't, so a whole year you didn't go to?
Yeah, I missed the whole year of Newton because of that.
Wow, really?
Oh, so you switched back.
Oh, hell yeah. I came right back the next year.
I haven't really did anything like
that you want to share.
No, I'm trying to think like over somebody like really went overboard. Actually, you know what I mean? I don't think I did.
I don't think you did either.
The only thing crazy that I used to do, I used to be really big on like drive-bys. Like,
ooh.
Oh yeah.
Them drive-bys was like crazy because it was like, ooh, I'm not watching this, but especially in college, like it was so easy to just drive, whoever you talking to, just drive by, look at the cars, like, so you kind of memorize who car be there, who car don't be there. That was kind of crazy.
Mine was similar. I don't want to talk about something else crazy I did. That's not for YouTube, but I can give y'all one scenario when I was dating my female ex, and we were supposed to be going on this trip, and next thing you know, she told me I'm not invited no more. I'm like, what you talking about? I'm not invited no more. So I pulled up at the house, parked down the street, and was on the phone with my best friend, and had my light outside, my emergency light outside, looking at all the windows. They have a freaking dog, so the dog, dogs got good smell anyway, so I'm pretty sure he probably smelled me outside, and he just barked, and I can hear her mom and her like, what's the dog barking so much? What's going on outside? So I'm just hearing them rummaging. My car not even really as down the street as I thought it was. They all come outside like, Keisha, what you doing here? I'm like, well, what am I doing? I was in the neighborhood.
I'm like, let me just come in because I had to like play it off, y'all. I think I did play it off, but I don't know, but that was something crazy.
Pop-ups is crazy. One time I got accused of like actually like coming to the window. Me and Jazz got accused of that. Yeah, like they was like, oh, was that y'all banging on the window? Like we would do pop-ups and drive-bys.
Then you're like, well, what woman could have been when they tell you?
Right, so that's like it was the whole thing because it wasn't us. Like it really wasn't us. Like we would drive by, but we would never physically like.
Oh, I was knocking on the door.
Yeah, really? Aisha was pop-up queen.
Did they open?
Oh yeah. I stayed it wasn't getting open. I mean, that never happened. It never happened when they was like, I ain't opening the door, but I would stay if they wasn't. You ignore me.
Oh, I remember one time when I was dating Corey. If everybody, I don't know if y'all, but when I was dating Corey, me and my best friend, we was both dating Corey and his cousin, and they lived together. And I remember I had came over and the other girl was there, so I called up Taryn, and I'm like, it's another girl up here. She didn't even have a car, but she was there in like 20 minutes. She came in and her and the girl fought and everything. It was crazy. Yeah. Then they tried to say we jumped her. I didn't jump her because Taryn was winning. Like they wouldn't even let me in the room. I tried to actually get in the room, but they didn't let me in the room.
What?
Wow. Yeah, but I definitely called her like, you think I was gonna say nothing? Yeah, that was crazy.
Hello.
I think the only thing crazy I ever did, I think we was in high school. I actually remember this. We was like maybe 10th or 11th grade. We found out my boyfriend at the time was cheating on me, and then we caught the girl and three-wayed him.
Oh yeah. I remember.
I don't even remember how the conversation went, but it was some foolishness.
Wow. What's your freak number 1 to 10? I guess like your freakiness.
Is 1 low and 10 is high?
Yeah, 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest.
I would say sober, I'm a 6. When I'm drinking, I'm a 9 point. Nah, I say I'm a 9.
Okay, so if 10 is if you swallowing, you taking it all kind of ways, you like regurgitating back on it, like if that's a 10, then I'm probably like a 7, 8.
So,
actually drunk 8 for sure, but sober I'm probably a 7.
Okay, I probably would say sober. I would say 8, and then if I'm drunk, I would stay 9. Because I'm like, see, the type of person I am is like, I'm very like submissive in the bedroom. So it's like, I'm down to do anything. And I be liking that type of stuff too. Because it's like, to me, it just makes me like so happy, like pleasing my man and stuff, and I like it. But I wouldn't say 10 because 10 means you'll do anything.
Yeah, that is true.
And it's some stuff that's off limit. Like,
10
like
is
that,
anal.
That's
Yeah, 10 is anal.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's wild.
Like, I barely want to do it sober.
Yeah. Well, no, I ain't
That's
gonna
not
say
it.
but
I don't even drink enough, and then when I do drink, I'm always out of the town, and I'm not around.
No, but even if you're like, nobody's saying like liquor drunk.
You
Even
like
if you're
wine. Yeah.
I gotta probably just
that
start
wine
drinking.
drunk.
I don't even have enough experiences to talk
What?
about what level I'm like drunk. And then, like, when I was pregnant, I was definitely probably like a 9.
What?
Yes. Your pregnancy hormones are different. Like, I was like, put it in as deep as it can go. Like, I was going crazy. Like, pregnant. It was like, what the heck?
yeah, that's why I know I'm up there because I be sober saying that.
Yeah.
I be like,
I be talking crazy.
I be talking crazy, like,
Oh my God.
crazy, like.
And also, it depends, like, because it's like, I have had people in the past who do like to talk a lot, and then people who don't. So it really depends on, like, who you having sex with. Next question is, would you ever tell a friend if she had an odor, if she smelled?
Mouth odor, I would probably give her gum. I haven't had no friends who had an odor.
Well, this is a crazy story so me and Ashley been around somebody who one time had an odor, and your first instinct is you would tell, but
she's like, how?
it's so awkward.
Yeah.
It wasn't our friend though. It wasn't like it was nobody like that's our best friend.
She's like an associate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so awkward.
So what did you say?
Actually,
Nothing.
that was the first day I met her, so
Yeah, it was my first day too.
awkward being like, hey sis.
It was my first time. I love it. It's just funny. It was, and it wasn't a mouth odor. It was the
Body.
yeah, and it feels so. Seriously, like I felt bad for not saying nothing, but it was both of ours first time meeting her.
Yeah.
It was, but you can't. It's just shut up.
No, I'm more so laughing because I'm thinking about this girl who bro used to be singing all the time in high school, and I didn't want to tell her.
Oh my God.
That's why I was.
But how do you wear some gum?
No, I was in high school. I mean, I didn't have gum on me. She just used to talk to me every morning. Like the first thing in the morning, I used to just be like,
Oh,
girl.
hygiene.
After that, I would be prepared. Like,
But yeah, it's so your first thing is like, yeah, I would definitely tell somebody, but that's not. Now, if somebody was like, you know, some people be on their period, you can see the blood. That I would tell people because that's common. Like everybody has had blood in their pants, but you can't sit here and say, hey, girl, like it's a fishy smell, and I think it's coming from you.
So here's my thing: if it's somebody I'm extremely close to, because I'm very direct, but I'd be very close to you to tell you, girl, I smell you. But I've actually had girls and go to girls' functions and they be twerking and I be like smelling them.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't want to, like, I'm not gonna lie, body odor is such like that can really hurt somebody's feelings. So and breath, all that, any odor coming from you. So I'd be like.
That's why it was so awkward too, because when me and Ashley was in that situation, other people noticed.
It was
it was like other people was like, you smell. But it was just like, how do you tell her? Like, I don't know if she didn't have like no other close.
If it's somebody I don't know, I mean, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. That may not be their normal.
Okay, off camera. You know what I'm talking about? The next question is, what's the worst date you've ever been on? The worst date.
The worst date I've ever been on, this girl played me. So I was coming from cheerleading practice.
Wait, it was a date with a girl?
Yeah, it was a date with a girl. Because I had more experiences with women than guys. So I was a girl. She was real cute, y'all. She went to my opposing high school, the rivals high school. I can say the school, Langston. She went to Langston Hughes. I was at Westlake at this time. So I was becoming a senior, you know, coming from cheerleading practice. We had cheerleading practice every single day of the summer, and then she had saw me on Facebook, want to hang out. So I was like, well, I'm coming from practice, so I'm gonna have to probably meet you up there, right? Coming from practice or whatever. But I know I can still look cute, so I went up there flirting. Then she was talking about, can she give me head in the movie theater? And that's when things weren't starting going left. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, girl? First of all, I just came from cheerleading practice. Why would you want to do that? And secondly, do you see how young we are? so whatever. So we get to the movie thing, we get to the ticket part, and she's like, they told us the price, and then she looked at me, and I'm just like, pardon? And I wish I could go back in time, because I'm going to teach my daughters if something like that were to happen, and especially if it's not someone you've been dating for a period of time, and then like they're just short and you just helping them out, or y'all doing whatever. If this is first impression and something like that happened, go back home, call me, call your dad or something, get out of there. Like, don't proceed. But I was like, whatever, pay for it, because she was like, oh, I'm gonna pay for the food, I'm gonna pay for the snacks. So I'm like, well, I'm about to get all the snacks then, since she's saying that. So we get in there and I get all the snacks. Get all the snacks. She can get all the snacks. Her friends get all the snacks. I'm thinking they about to pay for their parts, and she about to pay for her part. And then next thing you know, I'm about to go to the bathroom real quick, and the food ready. I'm like, damn, it's been a while. What's going on? And the people looking at me, and I'm not that type of person who's gonna run and ditch. So I'm just trying to do the right thing to do. So I'm like, I paid for it. So I'm sitting in the movie with an attitude, and we went to go watch the movie Troll. I'm sitting there with an attitude. She got her pants unzipped. She trying to, and I'm just like, look. But like I said, I wish I could go back in time and would have checked that situation where I needed to check that situation, or put her on blast in front of people and let them know, like, you're not gonna try me, blah blah blah. So then after that, like, I never talked to her again until the school year started. She was on the basketball team, so school year started. Basketball started, when we played, then, now I'm back with my hair popping. School started, so I'm looking real right. And she's gonna come over there talking about something. Damn, girl, like, we should probably go out and get hell. I said, girl, I'm never going out with you. You don't have no money. You couldn't take care of it. And everybody just laughing like, ah. So she walked away. But yeah, that was just the worst experience I could have ever had.
I used to hate them movie dates where, like, when you were younger, where it's like, you gotta buy half.
Yes, get your money up.
Yeah, I think my worst one was a movie situation. This is before I started being sexually active. I went on a date with this dude to the movies. I can't remember who paid. We probably split. I don't even remember. But nonetheless, we in the movie theater. You know how you cuddle and you like laid up and y'all. So I think he like, I'm laughing because it's funny. So like, I feel like he was sitting here and he was like, lay on me. You know how dudes be like, lay on me. And I was like, okay. So I laid like this and I'm watching the movie like this. I'm like, why do he want me to lay in this position?
Oh, he was
so,
trying to...
Oh, please! No, it was nothing crazy. No, y'all.
I thought you...
No, listen. So I'm laying like this, watching the movie, and I wouldn't give him head.
That's what I thought.
I ain't started doing that to... Anyway, that don't even matter. But nonetheless, I'm doing this. This man just calmed down, like, okay, this him. He literally licked the whole... He licked, literally, y'all, from the... It's so funny, because, y'all, I felt so uncomfortable, but I just, like, what do? He just licked the whole side of my face. Like, he literally was just doing this while we watching the movie, just licking my whole... Like, I guess he thought that was going to turn me on or something.
Oh, hell
I was not turned on by that, and I just remember when the movie was in and getting up, and all this side was just leaking, and I just thinking to myself, is this what people do? Like, because I hadn't started having sex yet, so I thought that was like what that was did to get you in the mood, and he just licking this whole side of my face.
Somebody told him to do that.
And going crazy, and I was
Somebody
like,
told him to do that.
girl, that was
somebody definitely told him.
I said, oh, I'm straight.
Yeah.
I ain't on another date with him. I was terrified.
And I hate being like licked around my ear and my face.
I
I think my worst date was, I don't know if it was necessarily him or not. I don't really know, but I just remember I hated the date and I wanted to go home so bad, and the date was so long, so I got my mom. Oh, my eyelashes.
And my eyelashes be
I get them done Tuesday. But anyway, so I remember it was so bad that, and I was over 21, so I shouldn't have, like, I don't know, he knew it was fake. But I got my mom to call me and act like, I had to come home. She was like, oh, you need to come home. It's your curfew. And I was grown. Like, ain't no dang curfew. But I had to get out there. I don't remember what he did, but, I was so turned off. And then I remember he didn't like to drink. And I remember I was drinking at the date. So then I felt like an alcoholic. It was bad.
Oh, God.
But I was drinking because, like, I was so miserable. I didn't want to be there no more.
Yeah.
So I just had to, like, kind of overcompensate. And I was like, I got to call my mom and get me out of this. Then I remember after that, I went to go see my ex. Or somebody to mess with, because I was just like, see, this is why I should have stayed. I was like, let me go back to what I know. That's what I did.
I think my worst date was, I forgot where we went, but it was a restaurant. This nigga, the way he ate, like, those type of people that like chew with their mouth open and just like his manners, and it just turned me off so bad, and I can't do it. That was the last date, first date.
Who was the last person to make you cry and why?
Oh, gosh.
the last time I cried was, I know who. I mean, I'll tell a story one time. So I was dating somebody who was really close, and I remember the worst thing is when you're as a flight attendant, when you're at work and you're going through stuff, because when you get in the air, you gotta put your phone on airplane. So you'll be in the middle of an argument and you can't even text no more because you're in the dang air. I was crying. Well, I remember I was like texting and I had to be in the air and I had to do work or whatever. So I was, it was somewhere I couldn't text no more. I don't know if I was in the air or it was on the ground, but all I remember is when I was doing the safety demo, I was doing the safety demo and I was literally crying during the safety demo on the plane. And the other flight attendant, she was like, "What's wrong? Is everything okay?" And I was like, "Oh no, he's breaking up with me." It was sad. It was very sad.
Were the passengers like, "Are you okay?"
Huh?
Were the passengers like, "Are you okay?"
Huh? Oh, the passengers. No, I don't know if they could tell. It wasn't like I was like boo-booing, but I was like, you could tell something was wrong with me. Like I was so zoned out. And then the other flight attendant could tell though.
Yeah, I can tell when something's wrong with you. Actually.
Really?
Yes.
How?
I don't know. I just
I be zoned out, and I don't be laughing and telling jokes.
Yeah, I can definitely tell when something's wrong with you.
Oh, did you?
I mean, the last time I cried was I got scammed in Vegas, and I thought I was gonna get my $600 back.
Yeah.
And I was mad because I had to pull money out my savings, and I was like trying not to do that. That's the last time I cried though.
Yeah.
But I got the money back, y'all.
Oh, you got it back? You know me.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
They F with me. Girl, if y'all go to Vegas, do not cash out none of them freaking street performers.
Wow. Mine was yesterday, y'all. I'm always crying every day, but yeah, Jeremy made me cry. I came home last night and I was out all day at Eric's birthday thing, and I came home and he had roses and a Louis Vuitton bag and a letter to me on the bed.
Oh,
it just came out of nowhere. So I was like, what in the world? And this is like right after I was talking to you the day before, and I started using some.
That was the same day, not the day before.
I'm about to say, I saw them roses and I was gonna ask, but then I was like,
you like to be comforted when you're sad and upset. Like, how do you like the people to like approach you when you're sad?
I like to be left alone. Come back to me like in a couple hours, and if it's like me, if it's me and my boyfriend, I like to talk it out right then and there. But if it's like anybody else, come back to me in a couple hours. Let me deal with it by myself, and then we can. But
I think I like to process it too.
Yeah.
But I can, like, if it's y'all, I can talk about it right then and there.
Yeah.
But like, I hate, like in Costa Rica, we got this big thing. We got like a brawl with people. Like it was a big fight, and like it was just too much going on, and people I didn't know, because I was panicking because I didn't want everybody to go to jail. It was a lot, so I was crying and I was like having a panic attack, anxiety attack, and then people I didn't know really well was on the trip, and they kept kind of like hovering me, and I don't like that, because one, they kept trying to hug me, and I hate hugs. So anybody who knows me know like I don't want to hug, like, and they were like too much on me, so I was like, please back up. So I don't like that. So if I know the person, then they can talk to me or whatever. But if I don't, like, just back up.
Yeah, I like to be left alone, and everybody's different. So because I like to be left alone, like Ashley will tell you that not as much Keisha and Ashley, but they know a little bit. But if y'all don't tell me, I'm not gonna ask. I don't ask no questions, because I don't like people to be in my business asking me, "Oh, how you and your boyfriend doing?" or "How this going on?" Or like you know what? If somebody posts something on Instagram, like I literally have a battle in my brain. Like, should I ask them? Are they good? Because I don't ever want nobody. Because sometimes I be feeling like people just trying to be nosy. So I don't want nobody to be like, they ain't actually trying to be in my business. I just let people come to me, and so for me, I want y'all to just. I don't want y'all to come to me. That's what I'm saying. So I try to think of how I feel. And sometimes I am that, and it's not bad or good, but I just be like, I don't want nobody ever to be like, damn, she in my business. And
it just depends, because like, remember when I posted, I was annoyed, and you called me, and you was like, what's wrong? It was okay because it's you. But if like somebody I'm not close with would have been like, oh, you know, what's wrong? I'd have been so annoyed.
Because most times when your story, even on your Insta, you be like, you'll talk about something and like, don't nobody talk to me.
If
I
I
don't let us know, like, don't nobody talk to me. So I'm kind of like, I understand, like.
If I'm open with it, I won't say nothing. But if I really don't want nobody talking to me, I'll post it and I'll say,
don't nobody talk to me.
So
I kind of like that. But I'm kind of like that, Aisha. Like, I'm kind of interested. It depends on how big it is or what exactly is being said. Like, even when I had posted my book in the, you know, like, oh, you guys, thank you all for all the encouragement and blah, blah. Like, I felt away if you were my close friend or family. But I don't really have no family issues, but but I did have some people who I thought I was like real close with. But then after I talked to them after a while, they were kind of like how you are. Like, I'm the type of person where if I see somebody going through something, I don't want to say nothing. But then I had realized, like, I'm just, I explained to them that even if you don't, like, ask them, like, hey, what's going on, it's sometimes it's still helpful to say, hey, keep your head up, I love you.
That's what I do to you.
Praying for you.
Yeah.
And then just leave it like that. And give them opportunity, because that's what I explained to them, because, like, if you know me as a friend, you know I like to be comforted in my time of need. So it's kind of like, if you don't say nothing and I know you've seen it, then I'm thinking you just don't care.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
So it's just like, just at least say, like, keep your head up, sis, everything will be okay. And then sometimes like, yeah, girl. Then if I start going into what it is, then you know. For people like that. Some people like our age, so as you grow and you mature and you understand, everybody, like my counselor has explained to me, everybody doesn't think the way you think, Keisha. So you gotta take things with a grain of salt. And then like how Aisha said, Aisha is really like that. Like she won't ask me nothing until I talk to her about it. And you know, since I know she's like that, then I get it.
Yeah, like I'm just use prime example. Somebody I'm cool with. I went to high school with her. I just went out of town with her like last year. She got in a car accident yesterday. Like a bad. She was in the hospital. And I was like, dang. I was like, should I read? And I know y'all are like, what in the world? But hear me out. So she took, it's the thing on Instagram where you can take your messages off. Like if somebody try to say something to you on their story. She took that off. So and I'm be honest, to me I read that as she doesn't want people to say nothing to her. Yeah. And although that happened to her, I was like, okay, well if it escalates and then it's more to it, then I would say something. So literally today, I was looked at her stuff, and she put her stuff back on. So I was like, well, maybe she want people to say stuff now. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes people, because I ain't gonna lie, I hate when people, like if I'm looking good, I like y'all to show love, but when they be going too crazy and I have 30 messages, sometimes I get overwhelmed because it's a lot to keep up with. So I'm not saying I don't want people to support me and compliment me, but sometimes it be a lot when everybody's writing and saying the same stuff. So I definitely get it. But I did check on her. I know y'all was like, dang, that's effed up, but
yeah, Keisha, when you're going through your stuff, like, cause when you're going through stuff, you'll post a lot. So I'll say, I don't really ask like what's going on. I'll just be like, I love you. I'm here if you need me. Cause I'm like, I know when you're going through something in that moment, you don't got time to explain to everybody. Like, usually you need to vent. Yeah. Cause especially with my platform, not only do I have my friends and my family, that also have supporters. Like my business phone to this day still has not calmed down. Like it's always ringing off the hook. Like people wanted to pour in love and support, which I really appreciate. But then it becomes like so much on me because now I got to keep processing something I'm trying to get over and like not deal with anymore. Yeah. You want to just talk about. That's why you got to I know, right? I tried and then deactivated mine and said this is not you, or I was using somebody's picture. I was like, how the hell? Ashley using her own pictures too. But yeah, they deactivated my Finsta. I was doing good for and I was doing good. I was doing some real crazy stuff. Yeah, Finsta, woo. And then boom, Ashley, you got like 10,000 pictures and videos. Yeah, that's a good outlet. Best smile in the room. I don't know.
I said Keisha.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Keisha, Cause you smile a lot in do you smile a lot in your pictures? I don't think so. Cause I like my teeth now that I've had my braces, but I have high cheekbones. You do. Yeah. Okay, best flirt in the room.
I say Ashley.
Yeah, I think that's the lead, bro. Like, but my thing is like, I don't think I'm a good flirt. I think you are.
I think you are.
Really? Yeah. Oh, thanks.
I don't know if she's a good flirt, but I think she just has a flirt nature. Like she's she's a naturally flirty girl. Like, all right, you guys. So we're gonna wrap this video up right now. Like I said, Jazz is missing in this video, and Ashley will be missing in the next one. But right after that, you guys, we will be back with all of our cast, and I hope you guys will enjoy. Please let us know some video topics that you guys would like to see us do, as well as follow us on our Instagram and our personal Instagrams. Everything will be in the description box below. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.